Bonjour French 1. This is your video for family member vocabulary notes for section 3.2. Please make sure that you're repeating after me in the pauses provided, and please notice the new feature of our notes, which is the phonetical spelling, not the official phonetic alphabet, but how an average English speaker might read and be able to pronounce these words on their own after class if you forget how they're actually pronounced. Please note, though, that this is not the official spelling of the word. You are to use the words that are actually on the line as your actual vocabulary words for sentences and writing and things like that. But if you'd like to go ahead and write down the pronunciation as well, it may help you later when you come back to this vocabulary. Let's go ahead and get started. Remember that the words that are on the left-hand side of your page are masculine words, and the words that are on the right-hand side are feminine. With family member vocabulary, that's usually pretty obvious, but just in case you forgot. The word for husband is mari. The word for wife is femme. The word for father is père. The word for mother is mère. The word for son is fils. The word for daughter is fille. The word for brother is frère. And the word for sister is sœur. Moving on to sometimes when we have blended families, the word for stepfather is beau-père. The word for stepmother is belle-mère. The word for a half-brother or stepbrother is demi-frère. The word for half-sister or stepsister is demi-sœur. The word for grandfather is grand-père. The word for grandmother is grand-mère. The word for grandson is petit-fils. And the word for granddaughter is petite-fils. Oh, petite-fille. Sorry about that. Whenever we're moving on to uncles and aunts, the word for uncle is oncle. The word for aunt is tante. The word for your nephew is neveu. The word for niece is nièce. The word for a cousin who is a boy is cousin. And the word for a cousin who's a girl is cousine. Whenever you start generalizing and combining people together and using the plurals of words, you may end up with something like parents, which in French is parents, grandparents, which are grands-parents. Or if you want to talk about kids, the word for kids is enfant. And if you want to separate it into a kid who is a boy, un enfant, and a kid who is a girl, une enfant. Along the same lines as those plural words, we have the last one, which is grandkids, which is petit enfant. The word for cat, which is chat. The word for dog, which is chien. And then a couple describing words that sometimes come up with family. You might have to describe somebody because it's describing. You'll notice that there's a masculine form or the extra E if you need to make a feminine form. If somebody is divorced, they are divorcé. And if somebody is remarried, they are remarié.